Are luxury items a cover up for emotional trauma? This is something that I either read or heard about. It's been a while, so I don't actually remember. I just looked at some of the stuff that I wrote and I was like, wow, this is very, very interesting. So I thought I'd share it. It's like people who buy luxury items. Let's say you want to buy a Ferrari. It costs millions of pounds and probably doesn't have more utility than a Tesla, and probably doesn't feel as good as driving a Tesla would be anyway, because the speed limits are so low. Unless you're driving on a racetrack, there's not really a need to have a Ferrari. But is it the case that people who have luxury items desperately need to show off because they feel so unworthy of love that they have to add so much to themselves externally to feel like they're worth it? And I feel like this is what people who have ambition, this is something that is interesting, because it's like, do you need to do extremely well? Do you need to have all these amazing things, like high status? You need to go to this high status university and get an incredibly high paying job and be working 100 hours a week or whatever, just so you can be worthy of love. And sometimes it makes you envy the people that can just go about life being mediocre but not worrying about being mediocre. Like, they're okay to just go to a normal uni, have a normal uni experience, not be so obsessed with doing well and getting an excellent job, and then just having a house and having kids, and then that kind of basic, simple life. Of course, it's more complicated than that, and obviously, do you want to live that life, the life of that person 24/7? Probably not. But it's just a question that I ask. It's like, do you really have to go through all this stuff and have all this extra acclaim from other people just to feel worthy of your own love? And this links to, if someone else tells you this is a good idea and then you do it just because you think it's a good idea, not because you've critically analysed it, are you doing that are you doing it because you actually think it's good, or because it's a feeble attempt at harbouring love from somebody that you don't even really care that much about? Like, does you wanting to do this come from a feeling of inner lack, that you have to get so much validation from the world, the outside world, all this fame, just so that you can feel worthy? And then all that to realise that it doesn't even fix your self-worth anyway. I don't know. It's an interesting hypothesis. I mean, there are people who buy Ferraris because they have so much money that they don't have anywhere else to put it. Not everyone buys expensive and luxury things because they feel some form of inner lack, but I'd say it's more common than you might think.